Right. Welcome to my class, everybody. My name is Ramesh. I have 14 plus years of experience as a web developer and a trainer. So now, today onwards, we are going to start the JavaScript. So, in the starting classes, only introduction can be possible. So, we are going to know about the introduction. We are going to know introduction of JavaScript. Okay, everyone? Right. So, what is this JavaScript? What is this JavaScript? So this JavaScript is a client-side scripting language developed by Brendan Ike. What is everybody? JavaScript is a client-side scripting language developed by Brendan Ike. Okay, everybody? Right. So we have two types of languages in the software industry: scripting languages and programming languages. So, as per your knowledge, respond everyone. What is the difference between scripting languages and programming languages? Hello. Abhishek or Vaishnavi. Any knowledge on this? Hello. Scripting languages also we have and programming languages also we have. So what is the difference between them? Hello. Yes. See it everybody. Most of the time we have a misconception that scripting languages by using scripting languages we can develop very big scale applications. By using small programming languages, sorry, by using scripting languages we can develop very small scale applications. Programming languages you can develop big scale applications like that. So that is very wrong perception. Understanding my point? Respond everyone. Hello, are you there? Kindly respond through voice, everyone. Don't be through.
Yes,
Don't respond to chat.
yes, sir.
Right? Are you there, Vaishnavi? Vaishnavi, are you there?
Hello. Yes, yes.
Right. So respond through voice, everyone. Okay. Right. So by using script languages, we can develop small scale applications. By using programming languages, we can develop big scale applications. That is very wrong perception. Okay, everyone. Right. So if anybody develops any language, any type of language also, they only focus on the very big scale applications only. Nobody develops a language for small scale applications purpose. So if anybody develops any language, they only choose the priority. What type of application they want to develop: desktop applications, or else mobile applications, or else web applications. Okay, so what type of application they want to develop, just their the priority only they will choose. After that, they only target big scale applications only. Why? Because if any language can handle the big scale applications, then automatically it can be used in the small scale and middle level applications also. Understand my point?
Yes, Ramesh.
Okay, right. If anything can handle the big scale applications means automatically it can handle the small scale and mid level also. So depends upon the see we cannot guess what is the range of this something like that. Okay, right. So definitely that is used for developing the big scale applications only, and they don't check only for a very small databases. Okay, they will check for only big database only, crores of data they will check. Right. So then, sir, what is the difference between them? So scripting languages also, programming languages also have to use something. What is that? Scripting language uses interpreters, programming language uses compilers. Sir, what is this interpreter, sir? What is this compiler, sir? This is the doubt everybody will get. So compilers are interpreters. Both will do the same work. What is that? They will convert our code into binary code. Sir, why we need to convert our code into binary code? Very simple. Whenever you are programming, what language you will use? English alphabets. Whatever the language also. Java, PHP, .NET, JavaScript, whatever it may be. What is the alphabets you are using? Respond kindly. What are the alphabets you are using? Hello. Kindly respond everyone. If you
Can
want
Yes,
to
you
sir.
talk.
repeat once again?
Hello.
Yes, can you repeat once again?
If you want to program any language, what are the alphabets you are using? I understand my question or not?
Now,
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Abhishek, see, what are you doing, everyone? At least respond. What is the alphabets you are using? If you want to program with Java, whatever the language, computer language, what is the alphabet you are
English.
using? That's what I'm asking everyone. Okay, what is that? English alphabets. Understand it, everybody.
Okay.
Right. So, do this computer can understand this English alphabets or Japanese or whatever it may be? Do this computer can understand that? No, computer cannot understand the English alphabets, okay, Japanese alphabets, any human reading, writing languages, any human reading, writing, okay, any human reading, writing, speaking languages cannot understand by the computer. Computer can understand only programming language, sorry, computer can understand only binary language. That means what are there in the binary language? Only two numerics. What is that? 0 and 1. So computer can understand only 0
Binary.
and 1. So whatever the language you are writing, that computer cannot understand. Whatever the language computer understands, that you cannot program. For example, if you want to print hi everyone, we cannot write print like a 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0. We cannot print like that. Okay, we cannot print like that. Wait 1 second. So we cannot print like that. So what is the thing we are doing? What we need to do? We need to arrange a translator. Suppose if you want to speak with a Japanese person, what we need to do? We need to arrange a translator.
Translator.
Okay. So whenever we speak, he will convert that into Japanese. Whenever the Japanese person speak, he will convert that into our language. Same way, here also whatever you write, that computer cannot understand it. So that we will use interpreters or compilers. Okay, those will convert our code into binary code. Okay, right. Then what is the difference between? Sorry. Yeah, what is the difference between interpreters and compilers? So interpreters will use it by script languages. Script language uses interpreters. Programming language uses compilers. Then what is the difference between them? Interpreters will read our and convert our code into binary code line by line. Interpreters display our code. Display the errors one by one. Okay, programming is what happens. Programming, compilers will convert our code directly at once. Okay, and they will display the errors also at once. For example, if you are using interpreters, how they will read our code and convert our code line by line. Okay, interpreters are how they will display the errors one by one. For example, you have written 20 lines of code. Okay, everybody, you have written 20 lines of code. Understand my point? Respond, everybody.
Yes.
So in that 20 lines of code, line number 2, line number 4, line number 6, there is some problem. But unfortunately, you did not check it. Directly have executed in the browser. Directly, you have executed in the browser. Okay, directly have executed in the browser. Then what happens? First of all, line number 1 will be executed. Okay, no problem. Then after line number 2, it will stop the interpretation there. Why? Because there is a problem. So whenever it is finding the error, it is not going to the next line. Whenever it is finding the error, it is not going to the next line. It is displaying that particular error only. So it will tell, that interpreter will tell, line number 2 there is a problem. Line number 2 there is a problem. Please stop the interpretation there. So after it will display the error. After solving line number 2, then it will go to line number 3. Okay, everyone. After solving line number 2, then it will go to line number 3. Okay, no, line number 3 there is no problem. Then after it will go to line number 4. So whenever it is going to line number 4, it will stop the interpretation. Why? Because there is a problem. It will display line number 4 error only. Previously line number 2 error is there. Now line number 4. That means what? At a time it is displaying only one error. After solving the first error, then only it is going to the next line. Okay, you have solved line number 4 error also. And again you have executed. Then it will display the line number 5. Okay, no problem. Then it will go to line number 6. Again it will stop the interpretation there. So whenever it find any error in the interpreter, while it is interpreting, so it will stop the interpretation there only. It does not go to the next line. Okay, everybody, this is our interpreters will work. But what is compilers will do? It will read a whole program. It will read a whole program. And whenever it find any errors also, it will display all the errors at once. That means Line number 2, there is a problem. Line number 4, there is a problem. Line number 6, there is a problem. All 3 errors at once. All errors in the program at once they will display. Now is it clear for you? Respond kindly, everyone.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. This is the difference between scripting languages and programming language. Just the interpreters and compilers difference. Okay, right.
Okay.
Yes. Then after what type of language it is? Client-side language. So we have two types of technologies in software industry again. What are they? Client-side technologies and server-side technologies. Now respond everybody. What is the difference between them? What is the difference between client-side and server-side technologies? As per your knowledge, respond. What is the difference between client-side technologies and server-side technologies? Okay. Yes. Now see here everybody, client-side technologies. By using client-side technologies, we cannot store our data. Okay. By using client-side technologies, we cannot store our data permanently. We can store our data temporarily. That too by using JavaScript only, we can store our data temporarily. By using cookies, local storage and session storage. HTML, CSS, JavaScript are the client-side technologies. In these three technologies also, by using HTML and CSS only we can create. By using HTML, we can create the interface so that user can enter the data. By using CSS, we can beautify that interface so that user will feel comfortable whenever he is entering data. But after entering data, if you want to store that data permanently, that is not possible. Not temporarily also, that is not possible. If you want to get that, if you want to store it by using HTML and CSS, you cannot do anything. By using JavaScript only, we can store that data temporarily. That is also by using local storage, cookies, and session storage. Okay, everybody, respond everyone. So whatever it may be, what are we doing? We are storing our data temporarily. Understanding that everyone? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Yeah. Then what is just server-side technologies will do? They will store by using server-side technologies. We can store our data permanently. By using server-side technologies, we can store our data permanently. Sir, how we can store our data permanently? Very simple. If we want to store our data permanently, we need to store the data in a database. What is that? We need to store the data in a database. So the data is separate, that language is separate. So that means through that language, we are need to connect with the database. Through that language, we need to connect with the database. So the technology whatever you are using, that should have the capacity to connect with the database and to manipulate the database. Those technologies can be called as server-side technologies. Understanding my point? Those technologies can be called as server-side technologies. Understanding it, everyone? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Those
Yes.
technologies can be called as server-side technologies. Okay, right. Then, sir, what is the advantage of storing our data in the database? Of course, ours is client-side technology. No need to know that, but I want to give some extra knowledge. So, what is the advantage of storing our data in the database? Yeah, respond everybody. What are the advantages? What are the advantages of storing our data is in the database? Very simple. First one is data is permanent. What is everybody? First one is data is permanent. Understand that my point. Respond everyone. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One is data is permanent. And second thing is we can organize our data. Okay. We can organize our data so that we can access our data faster. We are able to organize our data so that we can access our data faster. Okay, right. Sir, what is this organizing? Why and how we can access very faster? Can you tell any one example? Yeah. See here, everybody. We have our homes. In our homes, where we will keep our things, all the things in a single room, or else we'll keep in multiple rooms. Respond, everybody.
Multiple row.
We will keep in the multiple rooms. For example, bed. Okay, cot, everything will keep in our pillows, blankets, okay, our clothes and dresses, everything will keep in our bedroom. Okay, salt, spices, okay, rice, Okay, dals, everything will keep in our kitchen. Fridge, everything will keep in our kitchen. And a dining table, these things will keep in our hall. Sofas also, chairs also. Okay, everybody. Respond kindly. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. And face washes, body washes, okay, shampoos, everything will keep in our washroom. Okay, so that what happens whenever you want to get any particular thing, we'll go to that particular area. For example, you want to wash your face. What we'll do directly, we can go to the washroom. For example, you want to cook rice. What will you do directly? You can go to the kitchen. So there, all the things are available. So that what is happening? You are making your rice very faster. For example, if we keep everything in the same room, what happens? It is very difficult to find okay your things. You will find your things very lately. Clear it, everyone? Clear as well.
Yes.
Okay, right. This is called organizing. In the same way, if you want to store your data in the database, of course, directly in the database, we cannot store. In the database, we need to store in a table. Sir, if can I store all my data in a single table? Of course, you can store, but you are not able to retrieve particular data. What happens if you keep all the things, all your things in a single row? It is very difficult to find. Okay. In the same way, if you want to, if you are keeping entire data in a single table, you cannot retrieve particular type of data. All the cases we need to retrieve all the data. There only we need to filter. That will take lot of time. That is not good also. So that's what I think we'll do. We will divide our data into tables. Users table, users data. Okay. Then after products table, products data, categories table, categories data, orders table, orders data. So that what happens, whatever the, okay, so that we are segregating our, we are separating our data so that whenever we want, only from that particular table only we will retrieve so that we can access our data faster. Understand it, everybody? Please respond. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Then after what is the one more advantage? It will add dynamic behavior for our data. So what is the meaning of dynamic behavior? What is the meaning of dynamic behavior? So dynamic behavior nothing but if you change in one place, it is affecting in other places. That is called dynamic behavior. What is it, everybody? If we change in one particular place, if it is affecting and all other places also, that is called dynamic behavior. Okay, right. For example, I have stored my data in a table, but in the table I have so much data, but that data is useful in 100 pages. Then what I will do, I am storing in the table, right? So that what happens, I will open all 100 pages. Of course, it will take little time because I need to do in the 100 pages. In all 100 pages, what I will do, I will write a single database query. Select star from that particular table, and I will display the description. So in all 100 pages, I will do the same thing. Of course, it will take little time in the first day. But next day, what happens? Client told that I want to add one more paragraph in that particular table. Then what happens? I will add directly inside the paragraph. I will add the paragraph directly inside the table. Then what happens? Automatically it will affect in all 100 pages also. In all 100 pages also. So we are manipulating in only one particular place, but it is affecting in other places also. Understanding or not? Respond everyone. Hello? Respond kindly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are manipulating only in single table. And in how many pages you are using the table related data, in all the pages, it will affect automatically that data. This is called dynamic behavior. Clear it, everybody?
Yes.
Respond. Okay, right. And what is the other one more advantage? No need to do the same work multiple times. For example, intra. See here. Sorry, everybody. Right. See here, everyone. You are seeing here so many shirts or t-shirts here. Can you purchase this t-shirt directly? That's what everyone. Can you purchase this t-shirt directly?
No, sir.
No.
No. What we need to do? We need to log in. Can you log in directly? No. We need to register. So whenever you want to register, they will give you a register form. But how many times we need to register there? How many times you need to register there? Only one time, or else every time you need to register whenever you want to purchase.
One time,
Only
sir.
one time.
Only one time. That means why? Because whenever you are registering, they are storing your data in their database. So that next time, whenever you want to purchase another product, no need to register again. Okay, just one time you need to register. Always you need to log in only to track our information, to get our phone number, email, and what dress, what size, what color we are purchasing. To track that information only, they will ask you to log in. But the registration is only one time process only. Once you register, that's it. Lifelong you can use the application. Understand that my point? Respond everyone. Okay, right. So this is called, yeah, no need to do the same work multiple times. That
So,
means one,
hello. So, can you please repeat one more time, sir? So, I missed
for
that.
example, see here, Chinnababu, I am storing this data. I want to purchase this product.
Okay.
Can I purchase directly? No, I need to log in. Can you
Yeah.
log in directly? You need to register. Whenever you are registering, how many times you need to register? Only one time, or else whenever you want to purchase, all the time
Single.
you need to register.
Yes, it's only single time only.
Yeah. Why? Because whenever you are registering, they are storing your data in their database.
In okay. Mantra store. I mean,
Yeah,
Mantra
mental
database.
related database.
Database. Okay.
Okay. So that what happens? No need to register one more time.
Okay.
Okay, one time registration. Then all the time we need to log in only. That's it. Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Okay.
So you are doing only one table. Okay. So no need to do the same work multiple times. Okay. That is also one of the advantage. Okay. Chinnababu. Hello.
Yeah. The SSO, it would be part of in the JavaScript, right? They would be writing the script in the SSO level.
No, 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 no. Just knowledge purpose. I'm telling the
Okay.
server side differences and client side technologies. This is
Okay.
purely client side technology. Just for knowledge purpose, I'm telling what is server side technologies, what are the
Okay.
advantages of storing our data in the database. Okay, right.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Then after, what was the one more advantage? We can manipulate our data at any time, and everybody can see the same data. For example, I am reading. I have opened Wikipedia. I am reading an article about my case. Okay, so and I'm reading from India. Somebody opened USA. Somebody opened the same article in the USA. Okay, Wikipedia might case an article. Both will see the same article or it's a different article. That's what everybody. Both will see the same article or different article.
Yeah. Okay.
Both will see the same article. Okay, and somebody has manipulated the data. Then what happens? Immediately the data will be updated and everybody can see the same data. Understand everybody? So that
Yeah.
everybody can see the same data and the data can be manipulated at any time. So these are the okay advantages of the server side technologies. But ours is what? Client side technology. So by using this client side technology, what we can do? Definitely we are not able to connect with the database. So only we can do in the client side level, that is also in the user browser level only. Understand that my point? That's one area. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Okay, right. So our is client side technology only in the browser level only we are able to manipulate. Okay, everybody, right. That's it, everyone. This is the introduction to the JavaScript. Clear it, everybody? This is the introduction to the JavaScript. Okay, right. So leave it like this. 1 second, wait. 1 second, wait, everyone. So leave it like this, everyone. Please put everybody mute. Chenma, put yourself mute. So that's it, everyone. This is the class for today. Successfully have completed the introduction to the JavaScript. Why? Because what is client side technology? What is the difference between client side and server side technology? We understand. What is the difference between scripting and languages and programming languages? Also, we have understand. And who developed this? Brendan X. So we have successfully understand the introduction to the JavaScript. Okay, everyone. Right. So tomorrow class onwards, I will do practical examples. Okay, everybody. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. This is the class for today. Tomorrow we'll meet. We will continue. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
In 2 minutes of time. So
Yeah, tell me.
so I missed that when uh,
See,
joined.
tomorrow, yeah, 1 second. Tomorrow, one more time, I will give little bit introduction to the scripting languages and programming languages differences and the
Mhm.
clients and server side difference also. One more time.
Okay,
Okay, Chinmay?
that's
Right.
fine, sir. So,
Yeah.
did you explain that what are the tools we need to install the
No,
client?
Chinmay. Tomorrow I will explain that. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Tomorrow
So
I will.
just to you have explained that how it is working in JavaScript, how
Yeah.
it is working in the JavaScript.
Yes.
These
That's
are
right.
the basics thing you were explained.
Yes. Yes. Tomorrow also I will explain. Then
Okay.
after I will explain the tomorrow class installation of the software, and
Okay.
then I will teach the practical exams. Okay. Right.
Yeah, one more thing, sir. Should we continue this session or we have less people of participation, right?
You come, Chandra, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we'll see. Okay, right. I will inform. I will tell you. Definitely, I will try to continue.
Okay.
Okay, Chandra, I will try
Okay.
to continue. Okay, right. Thank
Okay. Thank you, sir.
you. Yeah, right. Thank you very much, everybody. Tomorrow, meet with them. Okay, bye, everyone. Right.
Thank you.